The fact that they did not follow us into the house at once, as anyone else would have done, seems to me to show that they still have some sense of shame left.
They have been eating muffins. That looks like repentance.
They don't seem to notice us at all. Couldn't you cough?
But I haven't got a cough.
They're looking at us. What effrontery!
They're approaching. That's very forward of them.
Let us preserve a dignified silence.
Certainly. It's the only thing to do now.
This dignified silence seems to produce an unpleasant effect.
Yes, a most distasteful one.
But we will not be the first to speak.
Certainly not.
Mr. Worthing, I have just one question for you. Much depends on your reply.
Gwendolyn, your common sense is invaluable. Mr. Moncrief, kindly answer me the following question. Why did you pretend to be my guardian's brother?
In order that I might have an opportunity of meeting you.
That certainly seems a very satisfactory explanation, does it not?
Yes, dear, if you can believe him.
I don't. But it still doesn't take away from the wonderful beauty of his answer.
True. In matters of grave importance, style, not sincerity, is the vital thing. Mr. Worthing, what explanation can you offer to me for pretending to have a brother? Was it in order that you might have an opportunity of coming up to town to see me as often as possible?
Can you doubt it, Miss Fairfax?
I have the gravest doubts upon the subject, but I intend to crush them. Now is not the time for German skepticism. Their explanations appear to be quite satisfactory, especially Mr. Worthing's. It seems to me to have the stamp of truth upon it.
I am more than content with what Mr. Moncrief said. His voice alone inspires absolute credulity.
Then you think we should forget them?
Yes. I mean, no.
True. There are matters of principle at stake, which one cannot surrender. But which of us should tell them? The task is not a pleasant one.
Could we not both speak at the same time?
An excellent idea. I nearly always speak at the same time as other people. Will you take the time from me?
Certainly.
Your Christian names are still an insufferable barrier. That is all.
Our Christian names.
Is that all?
But we are going to be christened this afternoon.
Oh!
Well done.
For me, you are prepared to do this terrible thing.
I am.
To please me, you are ready to face this fearful ordeal.
I am.
How absurd to talk of equality of the sexes, where matters of self-sacrifice are concerned. Men are infinitely beyond us.
We are.
They have moments of physical courage which we women know nothing about.
Darling.
Darling? Oh! Lady Bracknell!
Oh, good heavens.
What does this mean?
Merely that I am engaged to Mr. Worthing, Mamma.
Come here, sit down. Sit down immediately. Hesitation of any kind is a sign of mental decay in the young, of physical weakness in the old. Apprised, sir, of my daughter's sudden flight by her